Get the Twitter loaded up as well. Right, cool. That'll do that one, and then working. Where is it? There it is. It's really bright in my face. When does it start? It starts in 5 minutes, my friend. And where can you get it live? You need to either subscribe to Triller TV, the AEW page, AEW Plus, or you have a stick and you get TBS. Wait, is Dynamite moved to TNT actually? That's a good question. Uh-oh. We've encountered a problem. Have we? Great. Mark is not here. I can't even. Oh my god, I can't type. I did start the Twitter. Everyone. Bump. And we go here. We can close that. We can hit this. We can hit post. Oh my god, what is going on? This. Ba 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 bum. Ba da ba ba bum. Ba da ba da ba ba bum. Tequila. Ba bam ba da ba da bum bum. Ba da ba da ba da bum. Ba da ba da ba da bum bum. Ba da ba da ba da bum. Mark is still not here. I am very, very shocked at this. I'm very surprised that Mark is missing this. I am yellow or red. I guarantee he's just fell asleep as well.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service. The person you are calling is unable.
Can't even hear that. TikTok heard it, but you can't. That's annoying. I need to fix that. His phone went straight to voicemail. There is no Marco Mac on this stream tonight. It looks like. Unless he just does a Houdini and just appears out of nowhere. Let me phone his iPhone. He's not here. Okay. Well, no Marco Mack tonight. It is just a solo venture for AEW Dynamite. And it says it's 1 o'clock. It says it started. Oh, and can't hear nothing. Oh, cameras. Yep. Fuck me. Yeah, that's not palm trees. That's not palm trees.
AEW is live in Chicago, Illinois with Dynamite Beach.
Oh, shit.
We're joined by Ian Riccaboni, the human suplex machine Taz, and tonight in our main event, Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, steps inside a steel cage with his challenger, Samoa Joe.
Oh, we're starting off hot. Oh, we're starting off hot. Elevated, elevate me to the sky. Whoa. Nathan, what's happening? What's happening, mate? It is beach break, so I brought the palm trees back. Oh, spray.
Taz tonight in our main event, the steel cage match for the AEW World Championship. But how about the way we are starting our program off? The finalist in the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament, Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page on the same team. I can't wait to see it. It's about to happen. I am.
You start your new placement on Monday. Well, good luck, my friend.
Hey, we're in the Windy City.
You'll smash it, I know you will.
And you can feel the crowd here tonight. But they may have to choose.
Oh, spray. Oh,
As the
spray.
two men that will meet 1 week from
Oh,
Sunday.
spray. Oh, spray.
A line here tonight, but let the
Oh,
record
spray.
show
Oh, spray.
a bit of apprehension on the part of the man who we will see next. Will Ospreay's partner. I don't know if he's quite on the same page. Excalibur. Yeah, Ian, this is an uneasy alliance, to say the least. It was almost Ospreay volunteering.
Ah, you'll be fine, brother. You'll be fine. I know you will.
To step into battle with the Don Callis family tonight.
Alright, so we're starting off hot with this match.
From Aaron Street, Virginia, weighing
We're starting off hot.
229 pounds, Hangman Adam Page.
Hangman feels like Arlington should be a one-horse town. And Adam Page is looking to ride his horse, this momentum, all the way into All-In, Texas. Taz, the town
Man, I don't know.
is not
These
gently
two.
pushed aside by Adam Page. I think told a huge story.
Ah, that's nice. That's nice. He signed the kid's shirt.
There's definitely tension, but as we've been documented here at the top of this program already,
Suleiman. Thank you very much for the follow on the Twitch. Welcome in.
Because the team that they are facing is not only undefeated in tag team competition, they are managed by perhaps one of the most nefarious individuals in all of professional wrestling. Let's head back to the ring in Chicago's own, the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
And their opponents being
Bum,
accompanied
bum,
by
bum.
Don
Bum,
Callis,
bum, bum.
the walking with
Am I going to Glasgow? Yes, I am, my friend. I will be there. Are you going, my friend?
Alexander, two very, very dangerous athletes, Ian, and two men,
Bow.
Hangman Adam Page
Bow.
and Will Ospreay, cannot
Bow.
underestimate in the least, or they could be walking into Double or Nothing in their singles meeting in the Owen Hart Finals. diminished, less than 100%.
And absolutely, and the Don Callis family's got to love their positioning here as well, Taz, because the only blemish on Will Ospreay's record in 2025 is a tag team loss to the Don
He got turned around very quickly. Maybe I get turned around very quickly.
His men are cohesive units, no matter what configuration it is. I got a little tongue-tied because I noticed Dom was grabbing a headset. Callis, you on headsets yet?
Getting there.
I guess you're on. I hear you.
Adjust my levels.
Jeez. Do it in the back. Anyway, there we go.
For what do we owe the pleasure here?
Yeah,
tonight,
Raw
Don?
was mentally expensive, but I was lucky enough to pick up to get an upgrade. Oh, that's right. Right, can we please?
5 years. It feels like 15 years you've been on commentary for your guys' matches.
I feel you and I have been doing this for 30 years almost, Taz. Pretty nice.
I think you're being nice.
We need an anniversary lunch.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is good. You're witnessing history tonight because we're going to blow up the whole finals of this tournament, and I love it.
Well, it's a huge night. Beach break, one of the biggest nights.
Yeah,
of the year,
call on elbow.
And what a way to kick it off.
Yeah, the bell has rung. We are off to the races tonight on Dynamite Beach Break.
Man, Takeshita and Ospreay just added another
Don't forget our main
chapter to this rivalry that is going to go on for years to come in AEW, I hope. These two just put on bangers every time. Nip up. Oh, grabbing the hair, nipping up again. Jesus. That was a hard hit.
One here tonight, stemming from what down last week at Collision. MJF is looking for his answer from the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby Lashley has promised he will deliver
Cover. Missed that. Open. Cover. And again. Missed the kick.
Azumi from Stardom. Sky Blue makes her return.
Azumi. That's her name. Azumi.
AEW's Mina Shirakawa. We'll have more on that a little later.
Man, Mark's missing Mina. Mark's missing Mina Shirakawa.
Check, I think, for Will Ospreay, Taz, as the walking weapon Josh Alexander tags in.
Yes, well.
The crowd is definitely letting Don Callis know how they feel.
So someone like Josh Alexander, he's wearing headgear. So what that is to prevent a cauliflower ear or protect a cauliflower ear in freestyle, Greco, or folk style wrestling.
Not a call an elbow.
Ear amputated several years ago, and has worn the headgear ever since.
Saw Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks 6 years ago in a Discovery Wrestling show for £30. Mate, I wish I'd went to that show, but I just never had the time
Did anybody just
to go over.
Ospreay almost avoiding the tag? Excalibur, did you pick up on that?
Mate, I genuinely think he's just had that much sun over the last wee while. He's probably just fell asleep. Genuinely, he has been lying in the sun for fucking 4 days straight. And that man's ginger, so he just burns.
He knows. I mean, he understands what Ospreay's about. I kind of maybe
Flapjack, nice flapjack from Alexander.
Alexander driving down Ospreay, who did at least moments ago reach for the tag, but found himself anchored in the center of the ring by Josh Alexander. And Don, we've talked about the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Did not go the way of the family. Both Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita bounced from the tournament. And Josh Alexander. He's done.
Wow.
That was an amazing knee.
Wow. Oh my God, he took his head clean off. That is a... Can we get a replay of that, please? Can we get a replay of that knee?
These two, Ospreay and Hangman, are great individual wrestlers, but my guys are not just a team, Excalibur, they're family, and that gives them the advantage in a tag team situation.
I like the fact too. I gotta say, Don, I like that your family, your guys. I mean, they're not selfish. They're not egotistical. They kind of.
That was with mustard. Aye, and a bit of hot sauce as well. Met Tommaso Ciampa in person a wee while after. Mate, I met Tommaso Ciampa at an ICW show. Such a lovely guy. Such a lovely guy. Oh, big forearm.
Not picking up on my sarcasm.
Shot to the kidneys there as Takeshita sending Ospreay anti-Harris though. Wow. That's Ospreay. From any angle, he can do exactly that and get the tag.
And there's the tag.
Tag made. Hangman Adam Page coming in full head of steam. Going at Takeshita, going at Alexander, and now Hangman.
Oh, the heavy hitter, man. Page is a heavy hitter.
Maybe we were reading too much into this. It looks
Follow
like
me slam.
Ospreay on the same
So
page.
sad Pat McAfee was put into Gunter's version of the GTS and it popped like it's popped like a mate. It was a good match. It was still a great match, I would say.
The boot.
Hydrate, thank you very much, my friend. I will indeed hydrate.
On the brakes as
Moonsault.
the flat-footed moonsault off the apron. Sliding back into the fray. Hangman Page.
Death Valley Driver. And a kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. So we're only 10 minutes into the show and we're already sitting show firmly at a 10 out of 10.
Back to his feet, charging in. Ooh.
It's only just started and it's currently sitting 10s.
And now bring the Alpha down to center.
Oh, missed the flurry at big forearms.
Taz, we talked about Hangman striking prowess. Takeshita is in that same conversation, though.
Definitely, yeah, there's no doubt Takeshita can bring the wood, I agree. Forearms left and right here. Whoa, blocked that clothesline with his boot.
Rolling lariat blocked as Hangman looking for tombstone,
Nope.
but no, Takeshita kicks the legs and look at that power. Muscles up Hangman, but Hangman slips behind and Takeshita into the ropes. Hangman, the step quicker.
Hey,
Takeshita
ropes need
jumps the
tighten.
pop-up.
Pop up power bomb.
1, 2, whoa.
Perfect choice of moves by Hangman right there. That sit-out powerbomb. Takeshita too tough, able to pop a shoulder up.
And you see Ospreay's outstretched hand. Page staring a dagger into the eyes of Ospreay. Will he make the tag here?
Why would you beg for a tag when this guy is having his way with Takeshita? I don't understand it other than ego, Taz.
Could be slight ego, could be.
I just think Ospreay's a little fresher right now.
Double shoulder tackle. Now Ospreay holding Takeshita for that sliding lariat. Running shooting star press 2.
You're not a fan of their current roster?
Once again.
I'll say this.
I mean,
when
the roster's not really
Ospreay
changed
and
that
Hangman work
much.
together as a team,
Has it?
it
It's
is
not.
very
It's not
impressive. I'm just not convinced
changed
they
a
can
lot.
withhold this the whole match.
Well, they're both type A personalities, so I get your drift on, and I think you're right. I don't think.
But I mean, if you're not a fan of the talent that's involved in AEW, then that's fair enough, mate. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
That Taz, but also a week from this Sunday, Double or Nothing going down May 25th.
I'm genuinely
in
shocked
Glendale, Arizona,
that
Diamond Arena. It will be Hangman and
Mark
Page,
isn't here.
Will Ospreay,
Joshua OG, thank you very much for the follow over on the TikTok. Welcome in, my friend.
Oh, look at that. Ospreay just pushed Hangman out of the way. Hangman pushed Ospreay out the way.
This is like a pay-per-view here tonight, though. Beach break live here on TBS, kicking things off with this huge tag team bout.
There we go.
Alexander puts on the helps to catch the ball.
Jesus.
Set flying. Alexander driven off the apron as Takeshita and Alexander now inside.
Oh no! Oh Jesus!
Walking weapon.
Used his whole body there. He just bodied the back of Hangman.
Now
Takeshita's gonna fly.
And takes out Page.
Jesus Christ!
The Don Callis family
Big.
with the advantage, and fans don't go anywhere because the action continues live on Dynamite. Beach break.
Dynamite beach break. Where Parky Street says real, well, I say real, have palm
About the Don
trees.
Callis family, but fighting a relatively clean bout thus far. They have the advantage, taking and making the most of the little moments in between, taking advantage maybe of the inconsistency of the first-time team of Page and Ospreay.
Well, also, I believe that the family, you know, Alexander and Takeshita,
Yeah, 'cause Alexander's
advantage of the
smart.
miscommunication and the issues that we've seen a little bit.
You've only just got back into WWE.
That's the smart thing to do.
What's brought you back in? Is it the crazy accessibility of it?
Situation, the team that shows hesitancy, resistance to teaming with one another, put themselves at a distinct disadvantage.
Sure, because right from the jump, right? You're not working together. You're not a unit. You don't have the same goal in mind. You have different goals in mind.
I mean, you've
These
got guys like
are thinking
Josh
about,
Alexander,
come Arizona, come Double or Nothing,
Will
they gotta
Ospreay,
face each other.
Ricochet's over there now.
Lateral press, Hangman kicking out,
Bobby
Bailey
Lashley,
down.
Shelton Benjamin,
I'm so happy with
MVP,
Josh Alexander having been
MJF.
part of the family. On the biggest stage that he could find, and he's just getting better every week as he gets more comfortable.
How do you watch AEW in the UK? Triller TV, my friend.
I'll tell you what, an international star waiting for his star to shine bright.
Triller
He's a fellow
TV.
Canadian just like you, right, Don?
Absolutely.
So you found
And you subscribe to
you know,
AEW Plus. It's like $7.99, so it's like £6.
Except those that are from where Speedball Mike Bailey is from, in which case totally different language. But nevertheless,
I meant Canadian.
I love the fact that Josh Alexander is taking it to Hangman Page. A lot of guys are intimidated by Hangman Page, not Josh Alexander.
Yeah, I think it's the same for a lot of people. The Netflix deal definitely brought a lot of eyes back to the product.
Hangman Adam Page and Konosuke Takeshita, but very small sample size from Josh Alexander. Hangman Page feeling firsthand just how powerful Alexander is as Takeshita dragging Hangman
What's he doing?
to the outside. And Hangman sent into the barricade to the left of our desk.
And Hangman's rattled. The lights are on. I can see into his eyes.
And back inside the ring, Josh Alexander doing a good job of positioning himself.
How you like it, Hangman? You like that?
To keep the referee's eyes off of what's going on the outside, Taz.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You got a lot of moving parts here. Referees.
Crow, what's happening, my man?
Again.
Who won so far?
Don, you're certainly popular here.
Nobody's won as of yet. We're still in the first match.
Serenading you.
What channel's it on? I believe it's on TBS.
Here, quite a family.
It's either on TBS or TNT in America.
Twisted up a little bit of a hammerlock.
If you're not in America, then it is on Triller TV.
Good hold.
That is a textbook hammerlock, Taz.
Making that elbow go laterally, ripping at that joint.
He's got a tight, he's got a good S grip.
Would you call that a key lock, Taz?
No.
Not doing too bad, Crow. Not doing too bad, my man. Thank you very much for asking.
Page able to get to the ropes, but
It's a hammerlock with a different grip. I mean, we could get fancy, but that's what it was.
That's why you're the best of the biz, Taz.
Just being honest.
And we're back live. Oh, it looks pretty full, by the way.
Beach break. Will Ospreay, Hangman Adam Page on the same team tonight, facing off with Josh Alexander, Konosuke Takeshita of the Don Callis family, and for the last few
Oh, nice Northern Lights.
For the last few moments, Ian, it has been all Don Callis family.
it certainly
Oh.
has. They are certainly operating as a
Yeah,
well-oiled
you make a valid point. There is no cage
Ospreay
above the ring.
has been sent to the outside, and it has been Hangman Adam Page has been isolated, Taz.
Yes, no, for sure. And that's exactly what Takeshita
Okay.
and Alexander want to do. And I agree with it. They cut the ring in half and just keep Ospreay on that apron. And it's tough when you watch your partner get whooped, man.
There
It's
we
tough.
go. That's confidence here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Ooh. Remember, these two men met in the opening round of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. Alexander, he was the wild card. Hangman Adam Page, though, came away with
Oh,
a
and an ankle lock.
Now Alexander coming away from that exchange.
That was a good
Ankle
transition into the ankle lock.
Transition into that ankle lock.
That's what I just said, Taz.
Inverted drop toe hold. Very well done by Alexander. And now look at Hangman. He's trying to get to Ospreay.
I love the technical proficiency of Josh Alexander.
Oh, tag made.
Oh, tag into Ospreay.
Meeting of the minds there for Takeshita and Alexander. Ospreay taking advantage of the miscue.
And he was there when Page needed him for the tag. It's Ospreay full head of steam.
Ospreay's on fire. Watch out.
Takeshita.
Beautiful. In comes Takeshita, boot to the midsection. Trying to take the wind out of Ospreay's sails. Ospreay sent in, ducks underneath the double lariat attempt, and comes back. A 2-for-1 for the aerial assassin.
What was that?
Standing sky twister press one.
Cover.
Oh, no.
Ospreay, who's had a lot of time to catch his breath, control his breathing, has an opportunity now to close the gap, get his team back in to secure the victory.
What am I
Ospreay
looking for here?
stopped once again by Alexander, but answers with the Enziguri. High boot, though.
What am I watching it on? I'm watching it on Triller TV.
A couple times this match ready to catch the.
Oh, big boot from Hangman.
But right there, he blocked that boot with his face.
Oh, look at this. You can cut the tension with a knife, but wait a minute, they're on the same page.
Gallus into TNA next.
Ospreay,
Nah.
Hangman. The Orihara moonsault from Hangman Page. Wow! Sky twister press from with Ospreay. A lot of times in wrestling, you think you're safe on the floor, but with Ospreay, you've got to extend.
Nah, you're never safe on the floor.
Watch the spring.
Forearm.
Leg hook. Cover. 2 and Alexander kicking out once
No
again.
idea what they're doing next. Not a clue what they're doing next.
Patting Hangman on the head.
Probably, I mean, it would make sense if Tony booked them. I mean, Tony should definitely book them. Should definitely book them. But we'll see.
Almost a bit of a diminishing move heading into that.
Thinking
match coming
Stormbreaker.
up 1 week from Sunday. Man, the stamina Don.
Jesus, mother. These forearms are hurting hard.
Ospreay realize in this match that it would be much better for him to injure his own partner than to win this match.
That's not Ospreay's style.
Oh, big chop.
Maybe that's what made him such a bad
in the
fit.
Don Callis family.
It's not a bad idea, though, Don. I gotta say, it's not a bad.
No. What?
Alexander.
Jesus.
That's it. That's it. 1, 2. No, Ospreay.
Ospreay just getting the shoulder up.
Force delivered by Josh Alexander.
Just
Excellent
getting
by
that
Alexander.
shoulder up.
Very impressive, though. That kick out. Watch here.
Mate, this was
Kick out by
impressive.
Ospreay.
Look at this.
Impressive. Great counter by Josh Alexander. And watch. Driving him, but Will was able to kick out. I don't know how, but he did.
Excalibur, this has been a tour de force performance for Josh Alexander tonight.
Certainly has.
Both under countered.
He and Takeshita are looking sharp in the face of some very weighty opposition.
Wow.
The shot from Takeshita. And now Blue
Oh.
Blue Thunder, Takeshita, I think he spun him with such velocity that he lost control.
Over-rotated.
Brainbuster.
Brainbuster on its mark. Takeshita now.
The VHS cam doesn't look too bad.
Oh, Hangman.
Hangman just breaking that up.
Wow.
Just breaking that up.
Page was going to make the save there for a minute. He did.
Hangman
Will Triple
returning
H
to the
push
gallows,
next?
freeing Ospreay.
Don't know.
Here's Alexander. Page.
Oh
no,
my
it's 2 on
God.
1.
Landed on his
Inside out with that
face.
release German suplex.
Landed
Hangman
on his
hard
face.
On his midsection there.
Now Takeshita, hell of a kick in the corner, and a German suplex for Ospreay.
Another German
Unfortunately for him, into the waiting arms of Josh Alexander.
ripcord. Oh.
Stereo elbows delivered.
He's done.
2.
And no, Ospreay. Wow.
How did he kick out of that?
3 victories as a
How did he kick out of that?
You could see the frustration in the face at Takeshita. A moment I looked at
Will
him,
he
and he's
resign?
pissed
Thank
on
goodness.
that kick out.
Yeah, their 3 previous
Thank
victories,
goodness.
as he mentioned, all came by virtue of that double elbow strike. And the fans here in Chicago trying to urge on Ospreay,
Oh.
but he's going to need more than that.
Oh,
as
Hangman.
Page trying to anchor to
Poison Rana!
Oh, God.
That was
Poison
a
Rana
big
Jones.
poison rat. No, missed that.
Ospreay.
Tweak the knee.
Like
Oscar!
Takeshita unable to avoid the Oscutter.
like a cat. The agility spring.
Here's another one.
The Oscutter strikes twice. Ospreay. 1, 2, and no.
And this is our opening
Ah,
contest at Beach Break.
yes.
We got a world title inside the steel cage later. We have Bobby Lashley giving his answer to MJF later. A women's title eliminator. But this, the opener,
Oh, Hangman
Tagged himself in.
Yeah, it seemed like Ospreay was poised to deliver that hidden blade, and Hangman tagging himself in.
Looks like a tremendous team effort here.
As Hangman, he was calling out the fact that Takeshita was coming up on the apron with the butt shot. No! And things breaking down between
They
Ospreay and
clunked
Hangman.
heads. They clunked heads.
And
Hit him.
Ospreay, the hidden blade.
Page to the outside.
Takeshita the swing and the
Oh, that was right in his throat.
but inside the ring.
Well, a quick jab. Looking for the. Oh, wait a minute.
No, Hangman, the boot in the face of Alexander.
Oh, question mark.
This could be bad for Alexander.
But Kerry could get this under control here, guys.
Hangman and a Page. Sharp hidden blade combination.
Indeed, it took his headgear clean off. It took his headgear clean off.
The only way Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay were able to overcome the opposition, Taz, was by working together. But that will not be the case at Double or Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a lot
Wow.
towards each other in this matchup between these two athletes. Well, what a battle. Great tag match.
Wow. Razor thin margin for victory.
Wow. Oh.
Jumping knee, sending Hangman and Ospreay once again head to head.
And Ospreay, who clearly
Takeshita getting himself
following that
into the
burst
business.
following those double forearms. What a valiant effort to remain in this match now at the mercy of the Don Callis family.
Yeah, they're just beating all over Ospreay here.
You see Alexander, the headgear
Got knocked off his head.
knocked off by that hidden blade. Buckshot.
Oh, Jesus.
Blasted.
Another hidden blade for Alexander. The dragon suplex for Takeshita. Oh,
Oh, he thought it was Alexander. Or did he?
forearm shot to Page. Ospreay. He felt the hand on his shoulder. Alexander was the last person he saw to his left. I have to believe, Taz, that Ospreay thought that was Josh Alexander, not Hangman.
Oh.
Right, they're competitors here.
Jesus, this is getting heated. Oh, Double or Nothing's going to be mental. A week from Sunday.
The Owen Hart Foundation Men Tournament Final.
Beach break kicking off excellently here tonight.
Things heating up ahead of our trip to the desert.
thanks.
But before we get there, remember our main event, the steel cage match for the AEW World Championship. Jon Moxley, Samoa Joe, one-on-one. But right now, our colleague Alicia 2 is standing by. Oh, sorry, we're going to take a look at our main event.
John, men like
Excalibur.
you have very simple motivations. You create chaos everywhere that you go, and you benefit from the distress that you have reaped.
Samoa Joe is beyond reproach.
I will not run. I will not hide. I am challenging you.
The Kikina clutch on the floor, Red Rum in the ring.
There's really nothing you could do about it, Joe.
The cheap shot from Shafir.
That's how the Death Riders work. They work as a unit.
I am coming for you. I am coming for my AEW championship.
We've got new champions.
I had to put this match in a cage.
The numbers of the Death Riders allowing them to take advantage.
Wanna lock me inside a steel cage? Lock it. Steel cage for the World Championship in Chicago.
There'll be nowhere to go.
They've taken out Shibata. They've taken out Hook.
I will be the next AEW World Champion.
Steel Cage is the main event, yeah.
Make you understand.
Better make sure you thought things through.
That is our main event. Two titans of the ring. Jon Moxley, Samoa Joe locked inside 10,000 pounds of solid steel for the AEW World Championship. But now I understand our colleague Alicia Toot ready in the back. Take it away, Alicia.
Guys, I'm here with Top Flight, who tonight are in action against the AEW Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Syndicate. However, last week...
Look, last week, MJF, you think we're playing with your little dirty, nasty, grimy, Gardner-looking ass? You want to stick your nose in our business? Well, guess what? I'll bite it clean off! Hey, Max, you're going to get what's coming to you. But as far as business is concerned, last week you weren't the one we called out. Hurt Syndicate. We're gonna keep it real plain and simple. We want those titles. And you guys might underestimate us right now, but all it takes is 3 seconds, and you're walking out with new tag team champions.
Oh, I like the sound of that, buddy.
I do.
Hey!
People are gonna underestimate you. That is fuel, that is fire to prove them wrong. Sammy and I will both be watching. Good luck. Appreciate it.
That Top Flight getting a big pep talk there from the natural.
Oh God, we're going to this.
They seem pretty pissed off. I mean, after what happened, MJF last week. Yeah, especially Dante, man, he was furious.
The following contest is set for one fall from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 208 pounds. Show some love for Ricochet.
You are not seeing things. That is Ricochet coming to the ring with a prosthetic leg that, if we take you back last week at Collision, Ricochet, he was in action. He was facing Angelico, but throughout that entire match, he was antagonizing Zach Gowen, who had, along with his family, a guest of AEW at ringside. But Zach Gowen, he saw enough after Ricochet was manhandling security.
Everybody has their limits, including Zach Gowen, a world-renowned professional wrestler. Unfortunately, now Ricochet parading around with the prosthetic leg like some sort of perverse trophy, Taz.
Yeah, it's look, I'm a fan of Ricochet, but this I'm not a fan of. It's pretty low-life stuff. I mean,
Bush League, if you will.
Yeah, super Bush League.
And for those fans that are unfamiliar with Zach Gowen, we'll have more on his story, his incredible journey in the sport of professional wrestling in a moment. But let's turn it back over to Justin Roberts.
And his opponent, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 170 pounds, Zach Gowen.
Zach Gowen coming to the ring with the assistance of the crutches. That is because last week Ricochet did steal his prosthetic leg.
You think the steel cage is going to be shite? Okay.
Okay. Battling pediatric cancer, and
I say just watch it, mate. I say just watch it.
An inspirational figure, Ian. I mean, competing all across the world, taking a moment to embrace his family at ringside. And I mean, somebody who he spent time in the Ring of Honor brand. He's also become a motivational speaker as well outside of the ring.
It's incredible to see Zach Gowen's journey continue through the years. A 23-year veteran. He's wrestled the best, including Paul White, Shelton Benjamin, Jay Briscoe, even teamed with the Great Muta. And it's Zach Gowen, whose career continues to this day, competed on American Ninja Warrior. He climbed a 19,000-foot volcano, Taz.
I know Zach from when he started. You guys are saying everything is the truth. I know him a long time, man. He's a special cat. No doubt about that with Zach.
And he's somebody that Ricochet obviously has no deference, no
100% will cook. That will 100% cook.
Don't become a renowned 23-year veteran without a considerable amount of skill. And that's something that Ricochet should best keep in mind.
Absolutely. You can't underestimate what a man like Zach has been through since he's a little kid. A wrestling match against a great wrestler like Ricochet is nothing to a guy like this, what he's accomplished in his life outside of the ring. Think about that. Yeah. Think about what he's been through.
Battling cancer at age 8, going through, I mean, almost his entire life with one leg, and having to adapt and having to overcome that. And he's done so with great success. And Ricochet,
well, you don't want to go on the ground, Ricochet. You don't want to go on the ground with him. That's what Zach wants. Look at that.
Down elbow tie up, and Gowen, he's got that low posture, but it allows him to kind of spring forward to surprise Ricochet, to attack from unexpected angles here.
Hey, absolutely. And what I'm seeing, too, is not only this contrasting style, but the contrasting character. Gowen saw enough last week on Collision. He did something about it. We need more of that. We need more folks to stand up to guys like Ricochet, who have no bullies, who take prosthetic legs, durable medical equipment from people that need it. It's unconscionable.
Gowen avoids the sweat from Ricochet through the ropes with a boot, and now Zach on the attack, and he lands on his foot.
Unbelievable. Awe-inspiring. I mean, amazing.
Zach Gowen, last week, as we mentioned, he was a ringside as a guest of AEW, making his home in Detroit, Michigan, and now making the trip here to Chicago, facing Ricochet one-on-one. Shining up that bald head of Ricochet. And
that was a bip shot for sure.
Nice high five there to his son.
Ricochet, though, driving Gowen into the barricade, and that could be the advantage Ricochet needs. And fans, don't go anywhere for the next 90 seconds. The action will
the next 90 seconds.
And Ricochet, who, as of late, Taz, has been almost a willing participant in this negative engagement with the fans.
Ricochet, he's he's a unique guy, man. He gets a lot of heat for being bald.
And he should. Let's be
he's a hateable guy. He is. I mean, but you know as well as me, between the ropes, he's a special athlete. There's no doubt about that.
One of a kind.
Ricochet, though, maybe wasting a little time. Oh, no, this is
just insulting, degrading.
Bush League, low rent, whatever you want to call it. Ricochet.
Do not condone this behavior.
Now, once again, Ricochet just... Here's the thing, Taz. We talked about Zach's resilience.
Oh, wait on a second. Oh, he almost got him with that package. Oof.
Now Ricochet, after taking Gowan down, raining in those right hands on the head of Zach.
Again, the toughness of Zach Gowan. It's going to be hard to beat him down.
Why?
He's been through in his life. Punches are not going to phase him.
Ricochet snaps off the suplex there.
Get out of the way.
Doing a little directing.
He's a director here now all of a sudden.
AEW Dynamite live from the Now Arena just outside of Chicago. Ricochet doing battle with the one-legged athlete, Zach Gowan. Ricochet on the top rope, 450 splash. No, Gowan avoids it. Pulls himself to an upright position. Ricochet on the attack. Gowan baited him in.
Jesus.
Yeah, he sure did. Zach using his experience. He realized Ricochet would come in hot like that. Went flying out over the top rope.
Great move there. It is Ricochet back in, though. And no!
Liam, what's happening? Should WWE push Karrion Kross and have him win Money in the Bank? Yes.
Okay, what night of the week it is?
Gonna head off, enjoy the rest of the Dynamite. No problems at all, my man. Take it easy, brother.
What an impressive display here from this inspirational athlete, Zach Gowan. With one leg, taking it to Ricochet now. Oh, look at this!
Oh, no.
Stopped by Ricochet, driving Gowan into the corner.
No, that's a big chop.
It was good power by Ricochet to stop that in mid-motion.
And I can't get with Ricochet. Look at just everything, the kiss, the movement, just taking for
a kiss motioning at Gowan's family, who are watching this match from ringside.
450.
50 after the springboard. Two.
Good.
Again, the heart, the toughness.
And that's what Zach Gowan's fighting for right now. That is why he's in this match. That's who he's standing up for.
Ricochet back on the attack to the top rope. Gowan down inside the ring. Ricochet finds his balance. The shooting star press. 1, 2. Gowan again.
No quit, man. There's no quitting him.
And finding that drive from his family, Taz, his family seated ringside. You gotta wonder, though, Excalibur, just how much Zach Gowan has left.
Ricochet.
Oh.
The vertigo. Could be it. 1, 2, and Gowan again.
The hubris to just leave that right shoulder unguarded, Excalibur.
Count this man out at your own peril as Ricochet now.
I'm surprised that Gowan's actually
He's trying to, he's thinking, what else do I
taking this. Oh, what's he doing?
Maybe
Yes,
he
the
figured it out.
scissors. He's got the scissors.
And that's going to get him disqualified if he uses them in front of referee Rich Knox.
Definitely not legal.
Ricochet, his frustration coming to a head here as Rick Knox, thankfully, disarming Zach Gowan.
Wait, look at Zach.
Oh, wait a minute. Gowan with the press. Oh! He got him. Ricochet's down. Gowan.
Yes! Yes! Oh! Come on, Zach.
What a story that would have been.
Would have been a huge upset.
Keep it
Oh,
up,
could you
Zach.
imagine? Could you imagine?
Taz, you know what he does in the...
Oh, yeah.
You know what
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
when Zach Gowan goes to the corner.
Amazing. Already it's amazing.
To the top. 1 foot and all the...
Oh, he missed the moonsault.
Nobody home.
He missed the moonsault.
Committing Ricochet.
Oh, here
Come
comes
on, Zach.
Spirit Gun.
Come on, Zach, get back to your feet.
Here comes
Come
the
on, Zach.
Spirit Gun.
The spirit gun from Ricochet.
It's over.
And I feel like that might have done it.
There's no shame. Zach Gowan fought his
I mean, fair play. Welcome. Like, I'm glad Zach Gowan got a little something. But I mean, I was not. I knew for a fact. I knew.
And it took all of that to set him up for the spirit gun for Ricochet to get the 1-2-3.
Incredible resolve, resilience, and this is
Oh no! We don't need a beatdown. We don't need a beatdown. Oh Jesus!
The spirit gun, completely unnecessary. Zach Gowen making a tremendous accounting of himself here tonight.
This has got to be jealousy. This has got to be, the crowd adores Zach Gowen.
I feel like Ricochet maybe is feeling like he was embarrassed by Zach Gowen's performance, and knowing Ricochet and his ego, he don't want that.
Yeah, but Ricochet, he's the man that decided to bully Zach Gowen. The man decided to pick up
the pun.
a one-legged athlete because he thought he was an easy target. And Ricochet, like all bullies, he hates when the bully...
Gavin, what's happening, mate? You get your Forbidden Doors ticket sorted. Love that.
Mark Briscoe is here.
And Briscoe, you talked about it, Ian, when Zach Gowen, when he was part of the Ring of Honor roster, he crossed paths with Mark and his late brother Jay.
He certainly did.
Minus 2 stars.
Have remained friends throughout the years. Thankfully, someone to stand up for Zach Gowen, who stood up for so many and inspired so many.
I see Briscoe at the knock points. I mean, it's fair. It's very fair.
Intervening on behalf of Zach Gowen, it certainly seems like the rivalry between
200 including fees. Good man. Well, we'll hopefully see you there.
is still simmering here tonight. For the first time,
We will be kicking about somewhere. We'll probably do a TikTok live for somewhere.
Renee Paquette is standing by.
Please welcome
Oh, there's Renee.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
There's MJF.
MJF, you have been trying to prove yourself week in and week out that you too want to hurt people. How are you going to feel if you do get a yes from the Hurt Syndicate tonight?
My God, Renee, that is an incredibly intelligent question. I suppose there's a first time for everything.
Oh, wow.
For 406 consecutive days, I was the AEW World Champion, and that meant for 406 consecutive days, no matter how much you hated my guts, you had no choice but to admit that I was the greatest wrestler on God's green earth. See, I want that back, but the landscape has changed since I got screwed out of my Triple B. To be all elite means more now than it ever has. Our roster is stacked from top to bottom. And if there's one thing everybody knows about MJF is, I don't like to work hard. And if I have to wrestle, I don't want to do it unless I know I'm gonna win. I don't like variables. And if I get to be a part of the Hurt Syndicate, if I get to be a part of the four-headed dragon, that would be MVP, MJF, Shelton Benjamin, and yes, even Bob.
Even Bob.
We will be absolutely unstoppable, and me becoming a two-time champion will no longer be a possibility, but an inevitability. Thank you for your time, Renee.
Max, have you thought about what the Hurt Syndicate would do to you if they say no?
Maxwell, after our match tonight, it's imperative that you join us in the ring.
He has a thumbs down t-shirt. He has a thumbs down t-shirt.
Well, that's not good. That's not good for Max, I'm telling you.
I think MJF might have stepped in it, and I think that's the first time we've seen Bobby Lashley smile in about a month.
You fell asleep, Matthew.
That look on Max.
You fell asleep. Unbelievable. Where did you fall asleep? Did you fall asleep during the Ricochet match?
Eliminator match set for one fall. Being accompanied by MVP. At a combined weight of 540 pounds, they are the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Ricochet.
They hurt people.
Ricochet won.
Shelton Benjamin. Bobby
We hurt
Lashley.
people.
The
We hurt people.
Syndicate.
Well, judging by Bobby Lashley's t-shirt, I think MJF may have already gotten his answer, Ian.
It certainly appears that there may be some.
You're waiting on
foreshadowing
MJF
there.
fucking
But the
MVP?
common
Really?
theme, as I see immediately when looking at these three great athletes, these three great minds, why I want to be with the Hurt Syndicate. They're bad. They know it. They got the tag team gold. They got MVP in their corner.
If you have a body like Bobby Lashley, why even own a T-shirt? Right. You don't even need shirts.
Why don't clothes? Jeez.
Man, we got units to move on shopaew.com, Taz.
Yeah, I've heard.
Just chiseled. So is Shelton Benjamin.
And their opponents being accompanied by Layla Gray from Minneapolis, Minnesota. At a combined weight of 415 pounds, Darius and Dante Martin, top flight.
A lot of credit to Darius and Dante Martin for stepping into this match and calling out the Hurt Syndicate after what went down last week at Dynamite. Certainly looking for an opportunity.
For one of the best tag teams stepping up to challenge us for the tag team championships.
And they came to answer the call of the Hurt Syndicate, but it was MJF.
Well, the attack from behind by MJF. They've never expected it. Top flight.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll have an answer for you next week.
The emphatic statement by MJF, I hurt people. It's easy to do from behind. I mean, Top Flight Taz, Darius and Dante Martin, a world-class tag team, but they were attacked from the back by MJF, and that's what allowed him to get the jump on him, Bloody Dante.
Absolutely, definitely was a low-road deal by MJF, but he's trying to prove a point to the Hurt crew. And now, look at that
DDT.
I'm trying to keep an eye on Top Flight because they need to utilize their speed, quickness, and athleticism.
Oh, Bobby's not
against
gonna like
the two
that.
big veterans.
And I like what they're doing right now, Taz. Getting Bobby Lashley off the apron. 2-on-1 on Shelton Benjamin. Look at
Oh, catches him.
Dante caught in midair by Bobby Lashley, but the tope to his brother's back finally brings down Lashley.
Lashley got a little too
That was
curling Dante, and then here came Darius.
Shelton
It's tiring defending a crookhead, especially if you're not getting hunters of gear yourself.
Dante, the cross.
Oh! Cover! 2. Yeah, there's no chance you're beating them with just that. Come on now.
Near fall there by Dante.
And I think Top Flight knows the stakes. Beach Break, one of the biggest events.
Ain't no
of the
thing you're
year
beating
for
that dead.
AEW stepping up their game. The tag made to Darius.
Darius, the legal man, is. Oh, look.
Oh, gee. Okay. Okay, he just threw him right into that ring post.
Released him in midair. But that high crotch throw there.
Two-time NCAA All-American wrestler Shelton Benjamin. That was before he turned pro. That was before he became one of the men that defined tag team wrestling over the last 2 decades, Ian.
Certainly was. The credentials on full display, but sometimes, no matter the amateur credentials, sometimes just some raw power driving the body of Darius Martin, who can barely mount a fight back here, Taz.
Somebody dressed as Jushin Thunder Liger.
Tough young guys.
Oh, right onto the apron. Right onto the apron.
Yeah, Lashley, he seems perturbed, Taz, almost like he's annoyed at the fact that Top Flight took him off his feet.
Yeah, but that's what Top Flight does. They can get it done, man. We've seen it time and time again in their young careers.
Lashley! Jeez.
Driving the shoulder into the midsection. Darius, he was squished in the corner, nowhere to go, and then the neck breaker.
Tag into Shelton.
Quick tag in and out from Lashley, doing his damage and now turning things over to Shelton Benjamin.
He's just stalking Darius right now.
Jesus.
Yeah, release German suplex. Dante's on the outside hurting. Darius is on his own here.
And remember, Dante, he had his head bounced off the ring post by Bobby Lashley. Something that would keep most men out, in traction for about a month. But Dante, to his credit, is trying to crawl back into this match, but I don't think he can get back in fast enough for his brother
Man,
Darius.
Shelton is just annihilating him with those German suplexes. Kick out.
Shelton Benjamin, Darius able to kick out.
Just kicking out, mind you. Just kicking out.
Showing his heart.
What?
Shelton is stalking all over.
Doesn't he take away from the fact that he's absolutely annihilating them with the German suplexes?
Shelton's doing the right thing.
Up, he's going right back elbow from Dante.
Back elbow delivered by Darius.
Not Darius.
He lowered his center of gravity below Shelton's hips.
It's like my box. I keep mixing them up as well. Dante's coming in now. Jeez.
You saw Dante, he took a moment.
I spoke too soon. Dante Martin's not coming in right now. Alexander Richard, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok.
And MVP.
Mixing it up with Layla Gray on the outside.
Welcome into the Parky Streams wrestling community. That's a big knee from Shelton Benjamin. And here comes Bobby Lashley with a big spear. That's it. He's been speared firmly in half. You can end this now, but no, he's just gonna add insult to injury and put him in the Hurt Locker. Super kick to Darius.
And Dante, he's fading. He's going out.
It's done. It's done. Hurt Syndicate retains. He's not letting go. He's not letting go.
Still locked in on Dante. Dante's out cold.
Yeah, that full Nelson, that hurt lock, that'll do it to you. Especially from an athlete the size and the experience of Lashley. Hold on a second here.
Oh!
You won the match. Let him go. Let him go. What do you think? You think you look like a badass or something? No. You look like an asshole. Why don't you come out, since you like to hurt people, and pick on somebody your own size?
Sammy Guevara, Dustin Rhodes, Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
Well, what do we have here? The natural, Dustin Rhodes. Dustin, we go back a long ways, and I have a lot of respect for you and your father, who I was very close to. And as a result of that respect, these two killers aren't going to come down there and leave you and your boy laying in a pool of blood. So, cut to the chase. What is it that you want? Okay, P. Since you're a businessman, you see these titles. You clearly can see them around our waist. I think it's obvious what we want.
Oh, a title match.
In the ring, a second. Action Andretti, Leo Rush, crew. They've had their eyes on the Hurt Syndicate on the AEW World Tag Team Championship for a number of weeks.
Man! Well, look what we have over here.
What it looks like is we got an old man and his little buddy out here trying to be heroes. Yo, check it. It's time to get the stepping, Gramps. And Sammy, I suggest you follow Gramps before crew comes down there and sends you back home with the
Dustin got a black eye?
to your beautiful little daughter.
What's up, Chicago? Listen, Grant, Sammy, we don't mean no disrespect, but we just came out here because we got a little bit of old business in the ring over there. Listen, we've been coming out here week after week, scouting the tag team competition, and just like y'all over there, we beat Top Flight. So, hey, Bobby. What's up, Bobby? How about, for the respect of what we got and our past, we get a little tag team title shot for crew?
No, no, no. Number one, you're not gonna cut in line. Number two, you're gonna learn some respect for your elders, you stupid son of a bitch. Enough. I've had
What are
enough
we?
of this.
Is this going to be?
Listen, as you alluded to earlier, I am a businessman, and I have other business to tend to. So I have a resolution.
How about you guys take this little brouhaha to Collision? You guys fight it out, and the winner gets a tag team championship opportunity.
Oh, okay.
At Double or Nothing.
Well, there we go. Crew versus Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara on Collision.
Signal from a producer over here that we got 30 seconds to commercial break. So I want to tell all of you that are watching at home, please join us because MJF will be joining us after the break. And he's finally going to get what he deserves.
Well, MVP doing my work for me. Bobby Lashley will have his answer for MJF in just a matter of moments. Don't go anywhere.
You off to the Seychelles? The what? The what? Hold on. Let me see if I can try and decipher this. Unless it's just auto-corrected to that. Has Mercedes... No, Mercedes hasn't came to the ring yet. Alright, we're into the top of the hour. Near enough. We're into the top of the hour. How are we feeling? What is the rating so far? Matthews probably fell asleep again. Matthews fell asleep again. 100% fell asleep again. But JE, what are you talking about? Like that word does the Seychelles. The Seychelles. The what? And no, I'm only wait. It's only. Seychelles. What the fuck is Seychelles? That has like totally went over my head, mate. It's totally went over my head. I was hoping for a 3-way tag match. What with crew? With crew in it. Gavin, I'm sorry, but no. I'm sorry. Leo Rush is great, but I cannot stand Action Andrade. It's not a good joke when you have to explain it. Jokes are never good when you have to explain them. Jokes are never good when you have to explain them. But it's Beach Break, and even Tony Khan didn't get palm trees. I have palm trees. Your move, Tony Khan. Doing good, mate. Doing good. Dynamite's been fucking incredible. It has been incredible tonight. Just wall-to-wall action. Zach Gowen as well, which was not on my bingo card for 2025, but here we are. But it's been a good show. How are you doing, dude? Are you working? Are you working at the minute? Are you out on a job? Are you on a wee break? Going for an 8? Munch is saying an 8. I would happily take an 8. The Ricochet match didn't really do much for me, I'll say. When I see crew, it reminds me of Chavs in Nottingham. That's... yeah. It really does, doesn't it? Or that one white guy that does grime. Hey, yo, we heard people. Job get called off, so we weren't booked in, apparently. That's fair enough. Getting a night in. Love that. Love those vibes. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I've just remembered I have no food in the house again.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Syndicate, are in the ring and ready to deliver their
I don't think they can get away with that, Gavin, unfortunately. I don't think they can get away with calling them M-dubs.
Stop for MJF to get what's coming to him. MJF, get your ass out here right now.
Oh yeah, Gowan got his revenge. He got his revenge.
MJF has lost his way. Why don't you help him find his way to the ring, please?
Conducting an informal poll here in Chicago, saying he wants people to see the Hurt Syndicate hurt MJF, and it was a resounding yes from the fans here in attendance.
Tonight's your night. You asked for this.
Almost unanimous, and there's. Oh, wait a minute!
Sheldon, I was looking all over for you, man. Where have you been?
Yeah, save it. Come with me.
Oh, dude, I was gonna pitch that. Let's go. Absolutely, I love that idea.
Pitch?
Okay, where we going?
There was a big graphic.
Oh, MJF, what are you doing?
Taz expecting the worst, and understandably so with the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, I think our buddy MJF might be in trouble, and the worst thing is he's wearing white pants. That could
Let's
get
go, MJF. Move it, man. You're wasting these people's valuable time.
There's the old phrase, if someone tells you who they are, believe them. I think that door opens both ways here, as MJF has done nothing to dissuade the Hurt Syndicate, in my opinion.
And you see Lashley with that grin.
Let's go, Maxwell!
On his face.
Yeah.
Ever since MJF has been making his overtures at the Hurt Syndicate, Lashley has seemed none too pleased, but that is not the case here tonight.
Well, Maxwell, Jacob Friedman.
Good question. Good question, G. We were asking all the same. We were asking the same question. He's no answering his phone. He's not even on the Discord.
Gentlemen,
I think he's he spent a lot of time in the sun in the last 3 days. So I think he's just heavily sunburned and just fell asleep.
Shelton.
It should be a red card.
Shelton Benjamin not changing his mind either.
The no-show should definitely be a red card.
Right here, Lashley.
Got to be unanimous.
What is happening here? Is he gonna get his?
It's a nice card. I can load it to you if you want, Bob. It's fine.
Pivotal moment for MJF.
The man was wearing a thumbs down t-shirt coming to the ring. I highly doubt he's gonna put the thumbs up.
Maybe some hope.
Look at Shelton back there. Look at Shelton. Shelton's gonna nail him.
MJF's none the wiser.
And Lashley just toying with MJF and Shelton. They're gonna blast him, guys.
What? Whoa! Wow!
He's finally got his thumbs up. He's finally got his thumbs up.
Bobby Lashley, the thumbs up. It is unanimous.
Hey, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Wow.
Okay, well, Maxwell's now in the Hurt Syndicate.
Is he allowed to say that?
I'm not sure.
What's the ground rules here?
Show that man some love. Next week on AEW Dynamite, the official MJF contract signing into the Hurt Syndicate.
Okay, so he's getting a contract signing.
I'm shocked. This is a stunner, Taz. I mean, you know MVP, you know Shelton Benjamin, you know Bobby Lashley very, very well. Did you expect this in the least?
No, I did not expect Lashley.
Okay, color me confused because
I'm sorry, MJF.
I don't know. I think Bobby Lashley's got something up his sleeve. There's something funny going on about this, and I don't know what it is. I don't know. The old double bluff might be, G. Might be.
DraftKings Sportsbook is official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Sponsored by DraftKings.
AEW.
DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown.
We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people.
I'll tell you what, he fits right in. MJF fits right in.
Hurt people. We hurt people. All right. Well, I was not expecting that. The contract says you'll never be part of the Hurt Syndicate. I mean, it's the old double bluff might be the play here. If that's the case, then the tag titles they're gonna lose. MJF is gonna cost them the tag titles at some point. Very much that is going to be the situation that occurs here. That MJF is going to cost them the tag titles and it's just going to piss Bobby Lashley off, and then we're going to get MJF Bobby Lashley. Which I'm not angry at. I definitely want it, but I feel like Bobby Lashley should be going for gold. Or at least keeping gold at this moment in time. Another faction with MJF. What do you mean you currently have nothing? The show is in 17 days. Is it 17 days? 16 days! The show's in 16 days. How do you still have nothing for me to do? How? How can you possibly have nothing for me to do? Look, I'm not gonna ruin the vibes of the night. I'm not gonna ruin the vibes of the night. I'm just gonna continue on. Smoke about this because it'll calm me the fuck down. Here's the thing though. Cheerleading pocket. I'm not cheerleading fucking nobody. I'm not polishing the boots either. Oh, and we're back live. Well, not back live yet. We will be back live. Car park attendant. Fuck off. Might let you hold the mic whilst I speak. What is this? I'll get to fuck. I should have known that was what was coming. You're watching Dynamite for the first time since 2021, and are you enjoying it?
AEW Dynamite Beach Break continues.
Yes!
From the Now Arena just outside of Chicago, and we
Wait, I need the timeless cam. I need the timeless cam. Shit. Where's my camera? Webcam. Properties. Configure. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. It's the timeless cam. Am I doing it? Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
Timeless Toni Storm not content to rest on her laurels once again. Engaging in an eliminator match. This was a scene last Wednesday night where Toni Storm, she withstood the test.
All jokes aside, currently have nothing for you. Full transparency. May stay that way. May stay that way? May stay. What's the point of me coming down then?
But also putting herself in serious jeopardy in these
That's alright. I'll give you a reason for me to come down. I'll give you a reason.
To earn a shot at Toni Storm's AEW Women's World Championship.
She's been seeking challengers from all over the globe. That continues here tonight.
I can cosplays Toni Storm.
A talented young athlete, just 22 years of age, but nearly 11 years of in-ring experience. And this past Friday night, New Japan's Resurgence event, Azumi defeating Mercedes Moné and Mina Shirakawa to take the title, that the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, away from Mercedes, something that did not sit well, understandably.
Just need to wait and see, won't you?
No, Mercedes Moné did not factor.
You just need to wait and see.
Left stunned Azumi. Part of Neo Genesis.
Like I've said before, it's nothing personal.
Women's
Just pure
openweight champion,
violence.
a lineage that includes Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné.
Why don't you own Mina?
Also from Tokyo, Japan, Mina Shirakawa.
Member of the Stardom promotion in Japan, Mina Shirakawa, formerly of the Stardom promotion, now wrestling her first match as an official member of the AEW roster. Taz, she is somebody that AEW
Oh,
fans
shit.
know very well, and somebody that pushed past
Mina's an official member of the AEW roster now.
at Forbidden Door last year.
We're gonna get a lot more Mina.
More look at that Toni Storm. She's got really old school dance moves. Does Toni Storm there too?
Yeah, do we rock? Yeah, take it to the top. Yeah. Are we gonna stop? No, you're practicing. You're practicing.
Analyst of the sport of kings, but
Oh, yeah, fuck off.
That free flow movement is so critical to her offense.
Yes. Let's go. Welcome back, Sky Blue. Mark's missing this as well.
Returning to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Sky Blue.
an eagerly anticipated return to action here tonight by none more so than Sky Blue, Chicago, Illinois native.
I did read it out.
2 months away from the ring due to injury. Now returning to action here tonight and one victory away from earning a shot.
I did read it out. It's not. I'm not cheering. I'm not a cheerleader. I'm not being a cheerleader.
Was deemed to be all elite.
Absolutely, Excalibur. And Taz, I'm not sure our fans know the extent to which the injury may have set other athletes back. We're talking about a broken fibula, where plates and screws were required to fix the fibula, had to relearn how to walk. As we are mixing things up here, Timeless Toni Storm and Sky Blue taking the outside of Azumi, and Mina on the inside now.
Yeah, picking up right where they left off at New Japan's Resurgence event Friday night. As now Mina, got rolled up by Azumi. Azumi, also the artist.
Azumi getting covered by Mina. Oh, the bridge out.
So, 2 championships in possession of Azumi. I mean, this is just wow. Look at Mina Shirakawa putting on the brakes, but it just goes to show you, Taz. Oh, wait a second.
Crucifix.
Roll up there by Azumi. Mina transitions out, and Azumi able to kick out.
That means she's quite the show woman for sure, but you got to be careful because Azumi.
Oh.
Yeah, sweep of the leg there by Mina Shirakawa as now on the outside. Mina Shirakawa.
DDT.
On the floor. And Tess, think about this. You have the Artist of Stardom champion, the New Japan Strong Women's champion, the Rev Pro champion, the Ring of Honor Women's champion.
Yes, good to see Sky Blue back.
All those title holders were vying for a shot over the last few weeks for Timeless
Come
Toni
on,
Storm
Sky
and the
Blue.
Women's World
Oh, wait,
Championship.
it's
Speaks
Toni.
volumes about what that title means.
Absolutely. You know, when you're a champion of any sorts in this sport, you are a target for sure.
I'm off to bed, gonna catch all the show tomorrow night, dude. No worries at all, GE.
Yes,
Take it easy, brother, folks. If you don't know already,
cooking here.
go follow GE. Two daily wrestling videos. Always doing lives, except Saturdays. And you get watch along Sunday if you are a subscriber. Go check him out. Fantastic guy, one of my best friends, even though he's a GM for a show I'm booked on and still doesn't have a job for me, but I love him all the same.
Right in this, every woman for himself eliminator here. Four-way, it's tough for Sky Blue.
Oh, right off the mat.
Right there, but other than that, she was flying around pretty good.
Yeah, if anyone other than timeless Toni Storm.
Oh yeah, because this run in AEW has been amazing.
And a lot of history between Mina and Toni Storm, involved in almost a lovers triangle, lovers quarrel.
Wait, what was that spider again?
Double theft press there, and now right hands being delivered.
I don't know if you saw that.
Am
Am I going to Road to Clash? I don't think so, Steffi. I really don't. I'm already booked for AEW in Glasgow and Forbidden Door.
And these two connected through mutual tag team partners.
Have you got tickets to any of the shows?
A portion of her career competing in Stardom. She
Like
is
forearms.
very familiar
More
with
forearms from
Shirakawa
Mina.
and Azumi as well. But Shirakawa, though, pouring on the punishment with the elbow strikes.
And it is Mina who has got Toni Storm in the ropes. Looking for the Irish whip. No, reverse.
No. Oh, Azumi with a big kick.
And that was how Azumi took advantage of the situation at Resurgence and captured that strong women's title.
Reversal there by Mina. Boot to the midsection on Toni Storm. The
Cover.
Cazador rolls through. And now into
step through grapevine. That's the old school way of applying the figure four.
DDT on Azumi. And Mina Shirakawa, the
And
figure four, the
still get the figure
in the
four.
center of the ring in trouble.
Super tight right there. Smart by Storm to get to that bottom rope to break the hold.
Now frenetic pace to this AEW.
I mean, if you can
match.
go to Dublin, by all means do it.
Really setting the tone in
A weekend in Dublin is fucking
Absolutely.
sick.
And just what happened on Friday alone is enough to motivate both women, Taz. Because
I'd highly recommend it. If I had the money, I'd definitely go, but I just
Yeah, very
don't.
close, and that motivates you even more when that happens. If you don't capture it, you steep.
Mina!
Mina taking a huge risk and taking out timeless Toni Storm.
Don't forget Osprey Omega 3 in London. We probably won't because it won't make sense story-wise. Depends. It might.
Crossbody taking down timeless Toni Storm as soon as she got
We'll see. Oh, Sky Blue with a super kick.
Sky Blue though connects with the kick, Ian.
Yeah,
Sky Blue going up top.
The last one standing.
Nearly 10 months away from the ring, and Sky not holding anything back here tonight. Sky Blue, the last woman standing, and fans, the action on Dynamite Beach Break continues. Don't go anywhere.
My goodness, Excalibur.
If there was any doubt, any question
Welcome back, Sky
about
Blue.
how that fibula is feeling, I think it's all been erased.
Yeah, Taz.
Wonder if we're going to do something at Box Park in the O2.
I
mean,
some trepidation.
they probably
to
will.
take those risks of, based on how she injured her leg last summer, but she is not holding anything back here tonight.
No, you can't. You know that. You can't. You got to go full throttle, no matter if you're off 10 months or 10 days or 10 years. You got to go full throttle, especially in a four-way match with three women. You know, if you're Sky Blue with three women.
Mac does know what I'm doing, which is really annoying.
Not saying Sky's not, but you get my drift. She's the one who had the layoff.
Yeah, this is all for an opportunity.
Why do you think Ilya Dragunov's not getting pushed? Because he's injured, mate. Louis Ramirez. Thank you very much for the follow on TikTok. Welcome in, my friend.
Absolutely right, Excalibur. When the Owen Hart Foundation tournament was announced, you hit the nail on the head. We had entrance from Ring of Honor, from Stardom, from New Japan Strong, from AEW. Because title holders, because the AEW women's title
Am I on?
taken in large part because of the schedule, because of the defenses, because of the legacy.
Hello, Nathan.
Has built, sits at the top of the mountain.
Oh, Jesus!
Returning fire, delivering a chop to the champion.
That was a big chop.
And now Luther scurrying out of the way. Back inside the ring, Sky Blue and Azumi resuming their conflict, and they need to be careful, timeless Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa, because the match could end in between or because of Azumi.
Show's been incredible. Show's been amazing, from top to bottom, amazing.
Knowing that all four women can be in the ring at the same time. I'd want to be in there to break up any pin attempt.
I don't appreciate that you spent 20 bits to highlight a message saying that Max knows what I'm doing on this show. Yes, I'm fully aware Max knows what I'm doing, and I don't, right? And JE's just playing the oh, I've actually not got a job for you. You do, because Max knows.
Before the injury, there's some new confidence here.
Well, you reinvent yourself when you have time off. You're rehabbing injuries. You could train differently. You could eat differently. You just things couldn't come back to you in a different way when you return.
Suplexes being delivered all around the ring by all 4 competitors.
And again, it keeps coming back to Sky Blue, the last on her feet.
And there goes Azumi. Thanks. Azumi goes flying thanks to Sky Blue. Now Tony's all over Sky Blue.
Wow. Snap. Suplex. Now Mina's in.
Mina.
Not content to stand
suplex.
Shirakawa delivers a suplex of her own.
Taz, how come you never did that with your suplexes?
Like my hips were in this.
Azumi.
Mina, she's got these crazy ass hips. Crazy hip girl.
Crazy ass hips.
I guess.
Yeah, you said that correctly there, Taz.
Taz, that's as good of an answer as I could have expected.
It's tough to, I'm just trying to be humble.
And what about we have at Beach Break? Luther getting the crowd going here. This Women's World Championship Eliminator match.
A back and forth battle. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Beach Break. From the Now Arena just outside of Chicago, Illinois, the 4-way match, the AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator, Timeless Toni Storm, that woman that's under your screen, Mina Shirakawa, Azumi representing the Stardom promotion in Japan, and Sky Blue returning to action after 10 months away from the ring due to
10
injury.
months? She's been away for 10 months? Fucking hell.
Picture-in-picture suplexes abound. Ooh! And no woman got a decisive advantage during that point, Taz, and we're seeing it as all 4 women back to their feet.
Yes, exactly. Again, like I stated earlier, all 4
Man,
ladies
this match has been so good.
Fighting for themselves here. This is not a tag team match. Trios.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, look at that shot.
There's one there.
Mina.
Mina.
By Mina.
Ooh. And it's Mina and Sky Blue now.
And Sky Blue, Chicago's own, battling it out with Mina Shirakawa, center of the ring. And as reported by the Chicago Sun-Times yesterday, the Byline Bank Argon Ballroom will host an exclusive multi-week residency of AEW Dynamite and Collision. You can get all the details on AEWTIX.
Double German
suplexes.
Well, that's
There's
awesome
nothing released about that.
Chicago's always been an amazing wrestling town for decades, so I think that's great. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, Timeless Toni Storm.
Okay, maybe there was something released about it. Maybe I was wrong.
Lining up a hip attack for Sky Blue, one for Mina.
The largest muscle in the human body.
These hip attacks are massive.
Mina Shirakawa now.
Massive.
Avoids, answers with the knee. Azumi. We mentioned this past Friday night, pinning Mina Shirakawa to win the New Japan Strong Women's Openweight Championship.
Roll up from Azumi.
It was a 3-way match. And the champion was not pinned. That is the same type of situation that could occur here, Ian. Azumi could escape with a shot at Timeless Toni Storm's Women's World Championship by pinning either Sky Blue or Mina Shirakawa.
Mina, big kick to Sky Blue.
7 days, what a 5-day period.
Big kick.
But it's Mina right now with the advantage Taz on Sky Blue.
Yeah, for sure. You got to keep going, Mina. Don't stop. Sky's in trouble.
Tony, shotgun.
Drop kick from the champion, and now
Back suplex.
Suplex by Timeless Toni Storm. And
oh, eat that.
For Toni Storm on Sky Blue, electing not to pin though, as Mina sends the champion out to the apron. Roundhouse kick. Toni Storm goes down in a heap.
Mina.
To the outside is Shirakawa and Sky Blue now, the last 2 in the ring.
And Sky, she was dazed by that sky high, but Mina answers that hook kick, that back heel kick. Now Mina.
Jeez.
Went on the afterburners, but she walked right into that thrust kick from Sky Blue. Sky looking for code blue. No, just a roll up instead. One. No, Azumi. Look for that diving double foot stomp. Very dangerous.
You can eat that.
And Sky Blue with eyes in the back of her head, looking for the code blue here.
No, Azumi avoids and delivers the roundhouse in.
And it is Azumi. Right back to the middle of the ring.
Oh, Jesus.
Azumi has a chance to take
No. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony.
For herself.
12-0 as a champion in these eliminator bouts, including last week's victory.
As timeless Tony
Storm zero.
Storm zero. The near leg hook 2.
Oh, Mina getting involved.
And it's Mina and Tony Storm.
Mina, no.
Storm
Bad body drop. Oh, discus elbow.
Storm ducks the back fist.
Small package.
It's locked in.
Another reverse. I somehow had a feeling that Mina Shirakawa was going to win this. I just had a feeling. I just had a feeling that Mina was going to be winning this match.
And Tony Storm is shocked as anyone, but Mina Shirakawa not only won this match, Taz, but she pinned the champion to do it.
What a great reversal. Counted a small package with a small package. It's unbelievable.
And now Mina Shirakawa has earned herself a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship. And oh, look at that.
Oh, Tony with the graphics up quick. Double or nothing looking stacked. Double or nothing looking stacked. You going to AEW in August? I am indeed, my friend. I am indeed.
I'm telling you, it has, on some level, timeless Tony Storm, she had to know that this was a possibility. She said she was not content to wait for Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter to decide things in the Owen Hart finals at Double or Nothing.
You too. Nice. Love that.
Mercedes Moné.
Oh my God, she absolutely just blasted her. The statement maker.
A statement maker. Locked in here on the ramp. And you see Mercedes is saying, you stole my title. Jamie Hayter coming from behind. Get revenge for what Mercedes did to her last Wednesday night.
No, Jamie Hayter now getting the submission on.
They will do battle in the finals of the 20
Mercedes is tapping.
Foundation Women's Tournament at Double or Nothing, with the winner getting a shot at the AEW Women's World Champion at All in Texas. And Hayter is lining up for Haterade.
Oh! Security breaking things.
Security just breaking that up. Just breaking that up.
Jamie, she wants a piece.
Double or Nothing is looking stacked.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Mercedes Moné trying to get back to her feet here.
Well, not just the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament coming up at
Well.
Shirakawa challenging timeless Tony Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. It is sure to be something special, sure to be a big night.
I don't think Mariah May is signed to AEW anymore.
In Glendale, Arizona, 1 week from
That would be great. It would be a great shout.
on Sunday, May 25th.
But
it will be an amazing night.
I don't think she's
amazing. Earlier this week, we lost one of the most amazing professional wrestlers of
signed
his
anymore.
generation, Terry Brunk, known around the world as Sabu. A tenacious competitor inside the ring, a true pioneer of this sport. Sabu turned wrestling on its head, and he did everything on his own terms. And in doing so, he influenced generations of professional wrestlers, even yet to come. And the legacy that he leaves is near impossible to articulate. However, I am fortunate enough to work with a man who had an unforgettable rivalry with Sabu, a man whose career was intertwined with Sabu, none other than Taz.
I'm going to try and do this the best I can, but this guy, he was a machine. You know, he was a machine. His work ethic was off the charts. His presence was always amazing. His energy was friggin' infectious. And when I wrestled him, every time he brought the best out of me. You know, Sabu was aura before aura was aura. Before aura was cool, that's what this man was. And behind the curtain, I promise you, he was loved by his peers worldwide. I'm gonna miss you, brother. I love you.
Oh, that was a lovely tribute for Taz. Oh, man. Taz. That was so lovely. We now have an advert. Wait a minute. Do I not have any of the Mina? Oh, it looks like I don't. That's really annoying. God damn it. Didn't get any of the Tony Storm clips. I was lucky enough to spend some time with Sabu. Very, very lucky enough. Very grateful to have been able to spend that time with him. I'm rather hungry. I can't lie. I don't think there's anything to eat either. You shared a car with him? Still remember Ray versus Sabu.
A massive congratulations. As an order, MJF, you are officially a part of the Hurt Syndicate. How are you feeling right now?
Hey, I hurt people. Can you believe this? This is great. I'm in the syndicate. I feel like I won the lottery. Now all I have to do is have my lawyer, Mark Sterling, go over the contract, make sure everything's fine. Your lawyer? Well, yeah. One second, Montel. Sterling!
Hello, hey guys, Max.
Montel, Mark Sterling.
Nice to finally meet you.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you know what, Mark? How about just take a quick walk, okay, buddy? Okay. What's wrong, Montel?
What's this lawyer thing?
Whoa, hold on. Montel, this is just business. Would you ever sign a contract without having your lawyer look it over to make sure that it's kosher?
No, I wouldn't. Okay, there's no mitzvah here. We're in business.
Let's go, baby.
Excuse us. Come on, kid.
Let's go.
Well, guys, still to come here tonight on Dynamite, our main event, the AEW World Championship on the line. Inside a steel cage, Samoa Joe versus Jon Moxley.
Okay, Renee, and we are here in Chicago, and of course joined by my
Hey!
broadcast partner on Collision, the one and only Nigel McGuinness. And Nigel,
We love Nigel.
last week when we were live on a Thursday night, things got out of hand at the end of the program. You were involved. You say there's something on your mind. Go ahead.
Well, I'll make this nice and quick. First of all, I want to apologize to you, Tony. I did exactly what I told you not to do. Get in the ring when you're an announcer. The other person I need to apologize to, Daniel Garcia.
And
what?
We're going to take you back to Collision last week to find out what Nigel was referring to. It was at the conclusion of last week's Collision main event. Dax Harwood with Daniel Garcia, they were going one-on-one. And then Dax took multiple cheap shots at Nigel, and Nigel could only stand so much, Ian.
Absolutely pushing Nigel
Well,
over.
apparently Daniel Garcia's coming out.
FTR 2-on-1 as much as Nigel could. He held FTR off until Daniel Garcia and Daddy Magic could even the odds.
Went from an 8 to a 5. I mean, it depends what's going to be said. To be fair, the match he had in Collision was actually really good. So he's kind of he's gaining back his momentum.
Happened. I let my ego get the better of me. I let someone goad me into interrupting your match that cost you the chance to win the match and the winner's purse. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I apologize. I'm sorry. I realized that my place is next to this man at an announce desk, not in the middle of this ring. So won't happen again.
Danny, go ahead.
Nigel, you can keep your apology to yourself. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. FTR disrespected you, and you stood up for yourself. FTR, they tried to end my career. They tried to end Adam Copeland's career, and if given the opportunity, they're gonna try to end your career too. And the thing is, I'm gonna fight these guys regardless, with or without you. So you can turn your back on me right now. I get that you're not a wrestler anymore. You can turn your back on me. You can go back to the commentator table. But I'm gonna fight these guys with or without you. And it would be an absolute honor for you to stand by my side and fight FTR with me.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
The unmistakable voice of Stokely Hathaway.
Blazing each other over which one is the bigger disappointment.
I'm sorry, Big Stoke.
First of all, let me say FTR isn't here tonight. But as their agent, they sent me here to speak on their behalf. Nigel McGuinness, what you did last week on Collision, it was reprehensible. It was egregious. Dax, you almost broke his jaw. Cash, you separated his shoulder. So Nigel McGuinness, I have to ask, what the hell is your problem?
What's my problem? Well, I guess my problem, Stokely, is when someone puts their hands on me, I put my hands back on them. And so I guess for that, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, mate. Oh. Well, guess what, Nigel? That apology does nothing for us. You put your hands on FTR. And you should know that when you do something bad, Nigel, there are repercussions and consequences. Dax, Cash, and I, we had a little powwow. And we decided what your punishment should be. Your punishment should be getting in the ring with the greatest tag team alive today, FTR.
Well, who didn't see that coming?
An official match, because in that match, they can't be suspended, they can't be fined, they can't be held accountable for what they do to you and for what they do to Danny Boy over here.
Well, I guess that's exactly why I don't want to wrestle them. I mean, let's be honest, they're 10-time World Tag Team Champions. And look, no disrespect to you, Danny, but we barely had a conversation. If I'm honest, they'd kill us.
You know what, Nigel? You're right. You're right, FTR might kill us. They might kill us. But I've been watching you overcome the odds for your entire career.
This is very true.
I've been overcoming the odds for my entire career.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So how about we give these people something that they never thought they'd see? Nigel McGuinness teaming with Daniel Garcia against FTR.
All right. Okay. You know what, Nigel? You know what? You don't have to wrestle. You don't. You can continue doing what you're doing, sitting behind that commentary desk, being the Al Bundy of AEW, and every single week trying to relive your glory days. Because let's be real, Nigel. I mean, do you really think you can beat FTR?
Yes.
I mean, you barely beat hepatitis.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on, come on! Dax and Cash were hiding underneath the ring.
Shatter the Machine!
I guess they are here. Shatter Machine on Garcia and Nigel.
With the headbutt, the European uppercut, it's Nigel.
Come on. Oh, jeez, that's a right hand. That's a right hand.
By Dax. Yeah, Nigel, his hands were down, and Dax just popped.
Oh, no.
Now look at this stuff pile driver. Oh, no. Nigel.
Oh, it's Daddy Magic.
Daddy Magic with...
Can he save the day?
Oh, he's got a crowbar.
Sure does.
And Dax and Cash still thinking better of it. An incensed Daddy Magic with a crowbar.
Can't sleep with excitement. Excitement of what?
Narrowly avoiding that stuff pile driver at the hands of FTR.
Just the lowest of the low insult. Such a cowardly attack by FTR. And thank God for Daddy Magic, who came to the rescue. Unbelievable the lows that Stokely Hathaway and FTR will sink to. Thankfully, Daddy Magic close at hand with that crowbar, Tazros.
I'm gonna need the fucking. I want a button. I want a what is that called? What am I pointing at right now?
A compelling offer for Nigel McGuinness, one that I think he's going to have a lot to think about.
A Stream Deck key. I want a Stream Deck key of the fucking yellow card VAR check. Thank you.
This Saturday at its normal date and time, Excalibur.
That's right.
I need to figure out how to do it.
Network normal time for Collision Beach Break continues, and this Saturday we will have a tribute to Steve Mongo McMichael, a man who meant so much to not only the sport of professional wrestling, to this city of Chicago, Illinois. Also coming up at Collision Beach Break, the Protostar Kyle Fletcher goes one-on-one with AR Fox.
Kyle Fletcher versus AR Fox, okay. Anna Jay versus Megan Payne.
They will face off inside the ring this Saturday night at Collision. Plus, Blake Christian.
Oh, okay.
Speedball Mike Bailey mix it up this Saturday night. Wow. From Chicago, Illinois. And the Sons of Texas. Sammy Guevara, Dustin Rhodes face Action Andretti, Leo Rush, crew in a #1 contender.
Marco like that one.
The AEW World Tag Team Championship and the tension
Marco like that one.
over the last few weeks. It will finally come to a head this Saturday. Big Bill, Brian Keith, Gates of Agony, Chicago Street Fight this Saturday night. But coming up next, our main
oh baby, oh baby, my baby.
Former champion challenges a 4-time AEW World Champion Jon Moxley next live Dynamite Beach Break.
Oh, the cage is there. The cage is hanging. Well, it's Beach Break. It's Beach Break Dynamite, baby. It's Beach Break Dynamite, Ryan. I had to. I've got palm trees. I've got a flamingo. There is a beach ball somewhere, but I don't know where it went. I mean, it's more than what Dynamite have done. They've just made a graphic. I have sets, mate. I have sets. Nah, but I definitely need to get the. I need a VAR check fucking video. I'll find one. No, nothing as of yet. I get told by JE that there is currently no job for me. So that's very contradictory to what Max has said. So is Max just glazing me? Is Max just glazing me now, saying that he knows? Is he trying to get a rise out of me? I've got more to say. I'll just keep it down low. He's seen how easily wound up I can get. He's seen how easily wound up I can get. And Ryan, thank you very much for the heart, me, my man. Did I steal them from Pop World? No, I ordered them from Amazon. Gonna head to bed again. I need to get up for work in 5 hours. Yeah, get yourself some sleep, my man. Get yourself some kip. What I actually need to check is who I am on with the motor. What the shirt? I don't know where I got this from, but I like it. It gives Grand Theft Auto Vice City main character vibes, but it's too small for me now, so I need to. It's more of a wear over shirt now. Munch coming in with the goods.
It's main event time live on Dynamite.
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, here we go.
ChatGPT has chosen to vote out.
Fuck off.
Match for the All Elite Wrestling World Championship. The only way to win is by pinfall
or submission. Oh, and Mark's even missing. Joe's got a hair transplant. He's not. Joe's gonna kill you.
From Huntington Beach, California, weighing 310 pounds, he is 1/3 of the AEW.
Joe's get pyro. He's winning. Joe's get pyro. He's winning.
Samoa Joe, former AEW World Champion, the 10th champion in the history of the title.
Why did my camera just get instantly brighter? And now it's darker again. Is it because I did this?
And a man
Is it because I did
who
this?
seemingly has the champion's
Because I did
number,
that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Definitely, you're dealing with
Camera's
like
being
Samoa
weird.
Joe. It's going to be an all-night job, honestly, and the world champ's going to be prepared because he might walk out of Chicago without that title.
As we've seen over the last few weeks, that Kikina clutch that Samoa Joe uses has
Could we actually see the title for the first time since November?
AEW World Champion.
Ospreay versus Joe at Forbidden Door. See, Forbidden Door's going to be AEW versus New Japan, so it's going to be a lot of New Game Kid, oh my god, we might see Game Kid live. Oh my god, yes.
Fans, before the carnage of our main event unfolds, want to remind you that DraftKings is an official partner of AEW. Right now, all customers can join a free-to-play pool for the main event of Double or Nothing. Simply answer questions about the main event, get enough right wins to earn your share of the prize. Download the DraftKings app right now.
Oh no, of course he will. He will eventually face Joe. He will eventually face Joe, but Forbidden Door's not the place to do it.
And the crown may soon be atop around the waist of Samoa Joe, but there's one man that stands between he and the championship. The title that is encased in a briefcase for only those.
We only could assume that, right, Ian? We only could assume that it's in that briefcase that we see there in Marina's hands. Because we don't see the belt. We never see the championship.
John Moxley, who last year, after he won the AEW World Championship for a 4th time,
Mate, you won't sleep through this match, I guarantee it.
Title belt under lock and key. He says no one deserves to look upon that title in what it represents unless they can beat John Moxley.
And his name is John C.
My personal opinion, I don't agree with it. You win the belt, show the world the belt. That's where you work your ass
for that.
But hey, I don't know what
Don't think anyone else did.
That's up to him. That's his business.
And honestly, Taz, that's likely the main contributor to his success. No one can get inside the mind of John Moxley.
Referee Paul Turner, the 3rd man inside the cage, locking that door. There is no escape from the cage, Taz. This is pinfall or submission. This is 2 men locked inside 10,000 pounds of
How made
steel.
you jump?
Yeah, dangerous people here in this cage.
Yeah, that's the curse of Twitch. The curse of Twitch.
So both athletes with a plethora of experience have had titles, both of them, everywhere they've been. Lots of titles.
And Ian, both men with a lot of experience inside of a steel cage. Most recently, John Moxley defeating Kenny Omega inside a steel cage. Of course, a big asterisk
This
next
cage
to that
looks
one.
small.
Don Callis stabbed
I
Kenny
wouldn't say
Omega
it's
in the
small.
back, figuratively, in the head, literally.
But also interesting to note, this is the first time ever the AEW World Title is being defended inside of a steel cage. So history being made here tonight. Oh, we know
That's a
Double or
big
Nothing
boot.
is 1 week from Sunday.
Big
But a
chop.
pay-per-view quality presentation here tonight as the challenger headbutts the champion.
Yeah, always a special occasion when the World Championship is defended on Dynamite, on Collision, on TV. But right now, Joe.
Oh, Jesus, discus.
Strike from Samoa Joe, the champion, staggering back to the corner. And now Moxley set face first into the steel.
And that's what you want to do. You want to use this cage. It's a weapon. It's legal. Use it. And that's what Joe's doing right there.
Oh, wow.
And his name is John C.
To punish the champion, we talked about that Kakina clutch that he's used, that John Moxley has been unable to escape. I mean, he's tapped out to it, he's passed out from it, has Moxley.
Yes. A solar plexus shot from the shoulder. You're absolutely right, Excalibur. It's what decided
Just
the
made the
AEW
they just made the whole thing
Samoa Joe in
shake.
New Orleans make John Moxley nearly pass out there as well with the Coquina clutch.
Big hands by Joe. Big powerful hands.
Big chops.
Joe. A hand around the throat of the champion, delivering the headbutt. And this match could very well decide who the winner of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament Finals will face.
Joe.
Texas.
Big running kick.
Doing battle on May 25th in the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. Not only is the prize of being deemed the Owen Hart Foundation tournament winner up for grabs, but also we are just 59 days away from All In Texas, where the winner of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, both men's and women's, will challenge for the AEW World Championship or the AEW Women's World Championship.
Well, it's a great place to be. Title in hand, heading toward All In.
Big elbow.
First AEW pay-per-view in Texas
Cover made. Yeah, can't wait to spend that time in North Texas. We'll be in Arlington. We'll be in Dallas. And now Joe, though, walking into the waiting boot of Moxley, and Moxley kicking at the back of the knee.
Yeah, that was a good move. That was smart to bring down Big Joe and take out one of those legs. I mean, he's
Shot
going
block.
back at it with a shoulder, flipping it the back of that knee with a shoulder.
Nice chop block there. Making that knee go left to right, Taz.
Well, yeah, that's what you want to do. I mean, you got to, you're giving up size to Joe, right? So if you can, you want to go after one of the wheels of the bigger competitor when you're in a match, no matter if it's a cage or not.
Yeah, it's not often that Jon Moxley finds himself in a position where he is giving up size to an opponent, but Joe, those the knee braces on the knee. I mean, for an athlete of his size, it's Joe. I mean, he'll be the first to admit he has dealt with knee issues in the past. He's tough. He's been able to fight through it, but Moxley is just showing no remorse in his attack.
Ah, figure four. Figure four locked in.
Title. He understands a formidable threat in Samoa Joe. He's got to keep this figure four on as long as you can if you're him trying to defend that title.
Joe smartly trying to disengage the figure four, pressing up against the heel of Mox.
And this is all a
Oh, he's trying to flip.
series of battles over the last few. I mean,
Oh, there it is.
Joe
Change of
was
pressure.
reversed. The figure four onto Moxley, and Moxley nicely done. Moxley reaching for the
Any
rope,
Ric
but
Flair sighting? Not
Joe
yet.
relinquishes the hold, but the battle between the Death Riders and the Ops, I mean, it's been raging for months, and it's not been
Mate,
without
not a clue.
casualties. Of course, Pat taken
People
out
have
by the
lives
Ops.
outside of wrestling. I know it's hard to understand, but
Taken out by the Death Riders. Then Katsuyori Shibata.
oh, big boot from Mox.
Cascioli as Moxley, the high
I think he's just trying to save a lot of money at the minute.
down, and Moxley with the advantage as our main event on Dynamite continues.
The world champion's got to like his positioning right now with the challenger down, able to take those big, deep breaths, filling the lungs. There you see Marina Shafir on the outside. The problem.
Cover made, lateral press. And Taz, it was at Collision that Marina Shafir, the enforcer, the bodyguard, so to speak, the keeper of the briefcase, she got involved in Willow Nightingale's match with this Statlander because Willow, she's had the Ops back over the last few months.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Marina she's not shy to get involved. Oh my God, look at this. Joe's face is getting squished against that cage.
That's like a cheese grater on the face, the flesh of Samoa Joe.
And the scar tissue already built from years of battles that Joe has partaken on.
Watch out here. Oh, I thought he was going to drop something. Mox had an opportunity maybe to drop a knee or an elbow, but he didn't.
And Moxley just lunging in. That kick and the shot to the ribs.
I found out you're back at SWG3 next month.
Joe firing back. And Taz, as we often mention, Moxley not in wrestling boots. Those
What
are
gigs?
heavy.
What?
Those are work boots.
What gigs are you in?
But right now, that inspired.
Oh,
and
Joe's
motivated
fired
Joe.
up.
Those round kicks did not
Joe
do
is
what he
fired
thought
up.
they were gonna do, and now Joe is fired up.
And Joe firing in. Shots, boxing elbows, lefts and rights, backing the AEW World Champion to the
Loving
corner.
Tombstone. I
But
don't know who
Moxley
that is.
reversing the hammer throw and coming in with a lariat.
No, as long as you're hyped,
Expectedly
mate.
Physical battle thus far. And Moxley now using the cage to generate some extra leverage as he drives the knee to the throat of Samoa Joe.
Reaction reversal time so important for Mox as he takes back the advantage that he
Oh,
Wait
here
a minute.
comes the rest of the Death Riders.
Of the Death Riders coming to the ring, maybe insurance policy.
I remember last week, Moxley left.
Oh, here comes Willow.
Left Claudio for dead. It was last week.
Oh, hold on! Oh, it's like a Willow Nightingale. And
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Willow with the chair in hand.
Evening things up here.
Willow and Hobbs here to ensure that this match is decided inside the ring.
Oh,
That there's
that
no external
cage
factors,
like
no
a
external
cheese grater on the
forces that
back
can
of Mox.
influence our main event tonight.
And that's the way it should be when the world title's on the line inside of a steel cage.
Samoa Joe, you can see the fatigue.
All right, we're
setting
in guess the overrun territory.
And Taz, for Joe's calm demeanor as he stepped into the cage. I mean,
What are we thinking? What's the overrun tonight? 5-minute overrun. Oh, Moxley's busted.
He sees the champion is bleeding, and Joe knows how to go. When he sees that blood in the water, he's going to go after it. And he is laying him in, but the champ is still fighting back.
And that blood just splattering.
And the blood flowing freely on the head of the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. Oh, Moxley.
He's biting him.
The bite and the advantage for Moxley.
And we're back live.
AEW Dynamite Beach Break, our main event, the AEW World
10 minutes could be.
To be decided inside a steel cage.
This Chicago crowd has went quiet.
Drawn first blood on the champion, Jon Moxley, but Moxley seemingly regaining the advantage.
And during the break, fans, things got a little bit crowded ringside. We see members of the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli. There's Willow Nightingale, Powerhouse Hobbs, who came out to even the sides. It's Joe, the challenger, with the champ stagger.
Straight shoulders, elbows into the face. Oh, Joe getting a bit of an advantage. Oh, big headbutt. And that's a thumb of the eye.
Looked like he just waved off. Moxley saying, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm done with this. That's what it looked like he did. He ain't going anywhere.
Oh, inverted atomic drop. Oh, that's an atomic drop. Inverted. Center. Oh, landed right on him. Landed right on him with a senton. Jesus, that's a big man to have land on you.
Yeah, the oxygen being driven out of Moxley's
Oh, jeez, Mox is
so crucial when
really busted.
So much blood.
It's like he got shot
Oh, he is busted.
Gonna make sure the blood doesn't get in the eyes, Joe, already. Oh, planting the champion.
Power bomb, and Moxley kicks out Joe. Transition. Yeah, we've seen it time and time
STF.
again. The STF. Moxley in trouble.
And Mox is
Great grip right there.
Mox is bleeding hard.
Samoa Joe, classic Samoa Joe, and outright chicken, the crossface.
Moxley on the verge. We're gonna get a new champion. We're gonna get a new champion. I thought we were. Moxley making a desperate crawl to the ropes to force the break.
Does rope breaks count in a steel cage?
And if it weren't for the ropes, we would have had a new champion there. But Mox, knowing the environment,
I
knowing
was
the stakes,
unaware of that.
As Moxley, the beleaguered world champion, at the mercy of Samoa Joe, who could be lining up Moxley for the muscle buster.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Is this, they just going refuse suck?
Positioning here for the challenger to capture the champion's title.
Fighting though, the champion's fighting it off.
Moxley once again going for the eyes. And
He's biting the nose. He's biting the nose.
Face of the challenger. And Moxley to the top, leaps over Samoa Joe. Joe still trying to clear his vision.
Big
Feeling that
clothesline.
lariat from Moxley.
Lariato. Big lariats, elbows.
But how long can he stay on his feet?
Joe with a big kick.
Returns fire, a boot to the
Cutter.
Moxley with the cutter.
Cutter from Moxley.
Moxley slow to capitalize. Joe's in trouble here. Mox floats over the lateral press, two, and Joe kicking out, and now
trying for a Jujikatami
Oh.
here, but Joe keeping his hands clasped.
Joe trying to fend off the Jujikatami, the cross arm breaker. Joe attempting to roll inward to it, but Moxley doing a good job of keeping the challenger anchored to the mat.
Joe's got to be careful. That counter, his shoulders were to the mat. It's the champion though back.
Oh.
The bulldog choke there.
Bulldog
Moxley, he's
choke.
his championship with his bulldog choke. numerous occasions, and Joe in serious trouble. He is fading.
It's tough. All of Moxley's weight is on the back of Joe's head and neck.
And Joe, he is fading Moxley. He was changing his grip, but now locked in the S grip. The hand drops once. The hand drops twice.
Joe.
No! For a third time, Joe is still in this fight.
The hips are up.
I'm all sorts of confused, but it's alright.
Joe to his feet sends Moxley into the ropes. Boot to the midsection.
DDT!
Paradigm shift.
A paradigm shift. 2.
Thought he had him.
Come on, Joe.
Moxley incensed. He thought he had defeated Samoa Joe, but Joe.
5 minutes. 5 minute overrun so far.
If you're Moxley, you're thinking that's my last bullet. I was going for the kill, and it didn't work.
So, John Moxley trying to get that adrenaline flowing once again, to try to urge himself onward. As Samoa Joe brought up to his feet, Moxley.
No. Cookie the clutch. Can he get the ball? Oh no, here comes.
Claudio's ascending the cage. You go on the other side. Joe had to give it up. Willow.
Claudio, he fell off the cage into both Marina Shafir and Willow Nightingale, and now chasing down Wheeler Yuta.
Bye, Yuta. Thanks for coming.
Willow Nightingale, Powerhouse Hobbs.
The world champions back. And the Death Riders have been neutralized here at Beat Break with the world championship in the balance.
Oh, wait.
That Gabe Kidd? It's Gabe Kidd?
Whoever that was, he passed Moxley the briefcase. Moxley cracked Joe with it.
Wrestling World Champion, John Moxley.
Gabe Kidd from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Gabe
Oh my God.
influencing the AEW World Championship. He passed Moxley the briefcase. And look at Gabe Kidd. Oh, Powerhouse Hobbs. With Claudio Castagnoli. Powerhouse Hobbs barely flinched, but the low blow.
Had his back turned and King got him, and now he's in trouble here.
And Joe had the Coquina clutch locked in. And then Gabe Kidd coming in support of the Death Riders of the world champion, John Moxley.
And what does Gabe Kidd have to do with Moxley, with the Death Riders? This is, oh no, Willow!
Oh, Jesus.
Marina Shafir sending Willow into the barricade. Powerhouse Hobbs has been neutralized, and John Moxley, with the assistance of Gabe Kidd from New Japan Pro Wrestling, has defended the AEW World Championship.
Wait a minute, look at this. The Bucks.
There they are, Matt.
What?
Jackson coming to celebrate the AEW World Champion, John Moxley. They've been trying to ingratiate themselves to Moxley and the Death Riders thus far, unsuccessfully.
What is this? What is this he has in his hand? What is going on here? I'm all sorts of confused. I am all sorts of confused.
Of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the founding fathers, in their words, of AEW.
Nicholas Jackson with the outstretched
All sorts of
hand.
confused right now. And here comes Kenny Omega. What is happening? Oh.
Oh, but Kenny, you could be walking into a pitched battle here. Kazuchika Okada.
Oh no.
Of Kenny Omega.
That life-saving surgery that is just months old. Okada delivering a shot right to the midsection.
And now delivering Omega to Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, to the Death Riders, to Gabe Kidd. Look at what Matthew.
Well, he's got the control. He's bringing the cage.
Oh, he's bringing that cage back down.
MVP, so they want to cage these guys in here and beat the hell out of them, I guess.
And look at this Samoa Joe, Kenny Omega. They're going to be locked inside this cage with the Death Riders, with the Young Bucks, with Gabe Kidd.
It's Speedball. Speedball.
Kazuchika Okada off, but it's too late. Kenny Omega and Samoa Joe are trapped.
What is going on here?
Omega, Samoa Joe just the numbers completely against them. They're getting
EVP trigger.
EVP trigger delivered.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
And in the view of their once best friend Kenny Omega.
This is just absolute carnage.
6-on-1, 7-on-1.
Oh, paradigm shift.
Omega on the crown of his head.
And Nicholas Jackson nodding in approval.
They're making a heavy statement here for sure.
This is uncalled for. This is terrible. This is unconscionable.
An abuse of power, taking advantage of the situation here.
Whose house?
And here comes Swerve.
How the hell's he gonna get in? There's a cage though.
There's a cage.
Still outnumbered though. I mean, I respect the fact Swerve's out, you know.
You're right, Taz. We're gonna eat.
No matter what Swerve, I mean, he's walking into the Lion's Den. He's climbing into the Lion's Den. As Swerve to the top of the cage.
Everyone moved.
That's one way to even the odds if you're Swerve Strickland. And look at this now, Matthew. He wants the cage to go up. He want to be locked in there with Swerve. Look at it frantically. Matthew Jackson is pressing that button. The Young Bucks, they've been antagonizing Swerve for weeks, and Swerve, he's a man that can only be pushed so far.
The EVP's pressing the escape hatch.
Last time I was in this ring, in this city, in this cage, I got my brains beaten by a steel chair and dropped on a damn cinder block. And you think my sadistic, psycho mind would never want to step foot back here again. But here the hell I am. You think I fear anything? I realize something. I am the fear. I am the most dangerous man here in AEW.
This is what I think it's pushing to, yeah.
And with you gentlemen and lady and these gentlemen here and ladies standing here, I think we want to cause a little bit of anarchy.
Anarchy in the arena. Oh.
Phoenix, Arizona. Anarchy in the arena.
Strickland throwing out the challenge for double or nothing. Anarchy.
Well. "13-minute overrun." Wow. To be fair, Anarchy in the arena. And Mark's missed it all. Mark missed it all. Mark's missed it all. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that he missed it all. Right, get the final show ratings in the chat, Matthew. You can't just say anything because you've not watched all the show. But that was, I mean, fucking hell. I'm all sorts of confused. Munch going 7? Munch going 7. Seen Danny Magic. Okay, -3. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm gonna go a 9. I'm gonna go a 9. The last bit really messed with my head, but it was a great show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But with that, I am gonna end things there tonight because I am tired. I want to go get some sleep because I've got some stuff that I need to get up and do early in the morning. And I'm going to try and find something to eat. I know there's nothing in the house to eat, so that bit I'm annoyed. Gluck. I don't know. But everyone, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other. And as Mark would say, even though he's not here tonight, and your mother. And I will see you all in the next one. I knew what it meant, but I just wasn't expecting it. He doesn't want to give you a gobble. Nah, definitely not. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one, which, if it's not tomorrow, it will be Friday Night SmackDown. Until then, good night.